Now, I wanted to start by jumping in right into some data by looking at hotspots where the US has seen a lot of COVID-19 incidents. Now, everyone is familiar with Kirkland, Washington, and the Life Care Center there. This is where we had one of the first reported cases in the United States. Using human movement data, we were able to assess the impact of how mobile devices disperse outward from Kirkland around the country. Now, as you can see from this slide, using the response, although the response in Kirkland was slow, it being the initial serious outbreak here in the US, the dispersion of devices was not critically widespread. Well, let's compare that to Boston. Now in Boston, they had the Biogen Conference, which was held at the Boston Marriott Long Wharf in Washington. The conference was held on February 26th and 27th. And 2 days after the conference, they were starting to first report cases. Now, Biogen was very quickly responded to the news that attendees had COVID and quickly encouraged people to shelter in place at home and self-quarantine within 3 days of the conference. However, even with that, you can see if you don't have a quick response, the spread could be pretty widespread. You can see from this map how attendees were returning home after the conference and could be spreading or are spreading the virus across the country in many different communities. Now, with New Rochelle, New York, where one of the first reported cases in New York State occurred, you have a community where there's a lot of outbound travel into New York City and also to other metro areas. With the case in New Rochelle, you can see that even though this wasn't a conference with attendees all over the country, human movement is still seen throughout the country.